What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jam back once again, and today I want to talk about marriage, man. I want to talk about tying the knot, jumping the broom, the holy matrimony, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and chat about that real quick. So I was actually texting my friend a few days ago. The topic of marriage came up, and she was like, "Yeah, I want to get married. I want to be a wife. This, that, and the third." Cool, do you, man? But for me, for your boy, I don't specifically see marriage being in the plans for me, man. I don't knock it. You know, if the time came along where I found somebody who was right for me and perfect for me and all that good stuff, why not jump the broom? Why not, take that extra step, take that leap of faith and tie the knot? Now, personally, my views, my thoughts, this is my channel, so it's my views. I'm not speaking for all the guys, all the black people, all whatever. I'm just speaking for me, all right? Marriage is not worth it. I don't see how marriage is worth. Come on, bro, turn. God dang. My bad, y'all. My bad. Let me situate myself so I can talk to y'all, man. I personally feel like marriage is something that people get into because of the title. You feel me? People just want that title of being married, and I don't see that as like a priority on my list when it comes to relationships and such. I'm more worried about having a strong bond with a lady, you know what I'm saying? Me and my woman should be able to connect on a level that nobody else can connect on. That's all I'm worried about. The connection, the bond, the actual relationship. The title, I really don't care that much for the title. I know that there's levels to this, you know what I'm saying? You go from acquaintances to friends to a girlfriend, boyfriend to fiance to married couple. You know, I know that there's levels, there's layers to the relationship as you go along in life. But why can't you hit those levels without, tying the knot? I know it might sound cool to be like, yeah, this is my wife right here. This is my husband. We're in love. We did it a year and a half ago. I'm so happy at it. I get it. It's a wonderful occasion. It's a nice thing to say. It rolls off the tongue well, nicely and such. But I really don't need that title, man. I don't need to go that far in a relationship. Now let me go over the things that blow me when it comes to marriage. I can't stand when chicks say things like, "Oh, if he don't marry you, then he don't really love you." Like, what the f? How do you come to that conclusion that because somebody won't write down on the legal papers, plan the event, won't go to the church or the venue or whatever and go through all of that? You telling me if somebody doesn't go through all of that, then they don't love you? For real? They'll be with you for multiple years, see you at your ups and downs, help you out when you're sick. They'll do any and everything for you and be that person for you. But because you don't get a ring on your finger, all of a sudden, all of that stuff means absolutely nothing. That's got to be a joke. Or you may be a religious person. You may think that it's not real unless God sees it and everybody is a witness to the wonderful things that have happened to you in Christ and all of that. If you're one of them people, then I guess good for you, but still, what? Once again, you're telling me that all of the stuff you've been through means absolutely nothing. Your relationship is fake, it's false, it's not real between you and the man upstairs and your significant other, all of that. Bullshit, because you didn't get married and God didn't approve of it or whatnot. That's crazy to me. And another thing that blows me is this, right? How come there's so many women who want to be wives, who want to have the ring on their finger, who want to tie down the knot? How come there's so many people like that, but they don't even know how to be a good significant other? Some of these people don't even know how to be good friends, bro. They don't know how to treat their friends the right way. They don't know how to be kind-hearted and unselfish. They don't have any of those traits, but they want to be somebody's wife. Word? What makes you feel like you deserve to have that title as a wife if you can't even do the basic stuff? Don't get it confused. Cooking and cleaning are very important. I know people see that as being basic, as being something that everybody should be able to do, but trust me, some people can't do it. I've seen it plenty of times. There's plenty of women and men. Don't get it confused. I'm sure there's a lot of dudes out here who want to be husbands, but you don't hear a lot about dudes, raging on to be husbands. But you always see women trying to be wives and being official and such. But yeah, man, you'll be surprised at how many people can't cook or clean. But even if you take that stuff out, if you find a way to get a maid or somebody to come clean your house, if you find somebody to come cook for you, or y'all always order from a restaurant, whatever. What about all the other stuff? Making sacrifices, stepping up when it needs be, when your partner is down. Can you handle things, man? Can you be their right-hand man? Can you be their other half for real, for real? Can you be what they need to keep pushing on in this life, to be happy and healthy emotionally and physically? Will you be that person? I've never been a husband. It's been a minute since I've been in a relationship, but trust and believe when I say it takes more than cleaning, cooking, and f***ing to keep somebody around loving you, man. It takes more than that to keep a relationship strong. That stuff right there, those three things, it can only last so long before they start looking for other traits in other people and want to break things off. Another thing I've seen a lot is when people get in relationships, they just stop doing what they were doing before. You cooking, you taking them on spontaneous dates to museums and to restaurants and movies and whatever. You know what I'm saying? You finding out what they like for their birthday so you can surprise them on a grand scale. You're doing a whole bunch of stuff you would never think you'll do because you're in love. You want to please your partner. You want to be the best they've ever had in every kind of way. But as soon as the marriage happens, all that stuff declines quickly. And if you get married and things go south and y'all like, you know what, forget this, I'm tired of it, I'm tired of you, whatever, we're gonna get a divorce. Oh my Lord, things get really, really ugly. I can't remember the last time I heard about a divorce and things were just cool. You know, I'm tired of you, you tired of me, I think we better go ahead and split this off before things get toxic. And they just split, man. Everything is hunky-dory on the peachy side, everything's on the up and up, and y'all just go y'all separate ways. Nah, that's never the case, bro. It's always the ugliest, most drawn out, heart-wrenching thing you've ever witnessed. And I'm sure things are tough on the women, but my God, things always look horrible for the dudes, bro. They lose everything. Like I mentioned before, I've never been a husband, and I don't do a lot of research on divorces and things like that, so I don't have all the knowledge. But for some reason, it's like dudes lose everything, bro. They gotta lose money, they gotta lose houses, cars, they gotta pay alimony or something. But they gotta lose so much of the stuff that they've gained or built up over time because they split from their wives, man. That is so insane to me. But at the end of the day, dog, I don't really care about the title. I don't care about having to say, oh, I'm her husband, she's my wife. I don't care about that, man. As long as my relationship is strong, as long as it's healthy, as long as we are enjoying each other and enjoying life, that's all I can ask for, bro. I don't need the official title. I don't need that, bro. I don't need all of that. I don't need the big wedding. I don't need the big event. I don't need the postings up on Facebook. I don't need any of that, bro. As long as my relationship is good, I'm good. So in the comments down below, let me know how you feel about marriage. Do you want to get married? Do you want to be a wife? Do you want to be a husband? What do you feel constitutes having a good wife or having a good husband, man? How do you feel about the finances? All that stuff. Leave it down in the comments below, and I will holler at y'all later. Make sure you like the video, man. Thumbs up, man. Let me get them thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. Share with your buddies, your pals, your friends, and your compadres. That's all like the same thing. But do that, man, and I will holler at y'all later.